Welcome to Talking Beards, an entertainment news podcast all about the facial hair lifestyle and the people who use their beards and mustaches to help change the world. Join your hosts, World Goatee Champion Aaron D. Johnston and two-time National Goatee Champion Scott Sykora as they talk about all the important issues in the community, from charity events, competition news, styling tips, breaking news, and much more. Tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we stream live on all social media platforms as well as Talkingbeardscom and answer all of your questions. Join in our chat room and be a part of the show each week as we give away great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. I am your host, Aaron D. Johnston, and I am Scott Sykora, and we are Talking Beards.
Oh, hey, peaches.
Oh, peaches. Oh, hey, bananas.
Oh, hey, pears. What's going on, everybody? This is episode number 142 of Talking Beards. You have found us. 42? 42. This is going to be episode number 219 of the podcast. Tonight, we will have Detroit's very own Brad El Taco Petrinec. Petrinec.
That's a type of
El Taco El Felipe El Taco Gonzalez. Wasn't that his name at one point? Something like that.
At one time.
I don't know. Anyway,
he's more sophisticated now. He's ditched that whole taco thing.
He's Brad Petrinec. Anyway, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I know my name. And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Aaron D. Johnston. Yeah, what's going on, Scott?
Apparently we won the lottery. Francesca's congratulating us.
We did it.
Thank you. We did. We did everything that we've gone out to achieve in this lifetime.
That's right. Everything. Everything. Absolutely everything.
But yeah, so I'm Scott Sykora. We want you guys to go over to talkingbeards.com. Check out the website. There's a bunch of stuff over there for you to check out. You can get some cool merchandise like this really great Talking Beards sweatshirt.
That is pretty much one of the greatest sweatshirts of all time.
Pretty much one of the greatest ones. But you can subscribe to the podcast over there. Wherever you listen to podcasts, you can subscribe there. But pretty much that's what we want you to do. But another thing we would really, really love for you to do.
What's that, Scott?
Go over to honestamish.com. See these guys? And you can get, you took it off.
Yep.
And whatever you put in your cart, make sure you use the promo code Talking Beards and you'll save 15% off your order. But do you want to tell everyone about the exciting thing that's going on for the month of November, Darren?
Oh my, there's so much going on. But before I get into what's exciting about November, this is also exciting about November. So if you are a frequent watcher of the show, you will remember a month and a half or so ago, I was like, wait a minute, this is really cool. I'm going to try to give one of these away. It was this handy dandy hat. As you can see, the way it is listed on the Honest Amish social media, as seen on Talking Beards, because it got released yesterday. Whoops, I didn't know. I'm new. I'm the new guy. So with that being said, Todd Keller, we'll get into what else is going on with Honest Amish because people are dying to know about this. So we got to add this to the stream. Here we go. There we go. So tonight, it's not hashtag Honest Amish. You thought you were being tricky, but we threw a curveball at you. Tonight, we will have Brad Petrinec from the Circus of Whiskers beard and mustache competition. So tonight, we have hashtag circus is going to be the winning hashtag for tonight. So thank you, Matt McClear, for entering and teaching me how to use this. So tonight, do you know what? Do you want people to know what to win? Hey, Dana.
Entering and teaching me how to use this. So
it's you.
That's me. So do you want everyone to know what they're going to win if they use hashtag circus tonight? Boy, do they. So tonight, if
I can't get my damn phone to turn off.
If you put in hashtag circus, you will win an Honest Amish hand and body salve. You will win an Honest Amish premium beard oil. The premium. I didn't even get the classic or pure. Oh no, I went straight for the premium for you all. And
Right for the
so everybody knows
the best.
Everybody knows a few weeks ago you could dress up like Matt McClear. Last week you could dress up as a person in a blue hat. This week, if you win, we're gonna totally change it up. You can dress up like me. Look at this, and you can get the hot new Honest Amish shirt.
I
so
don't even
if you
have
win,
the hot new Honest Amish shirt that you've had for years.
Well, now you can. So hashtag circus, and then you could potentially win, Scott.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to get this.
You are.
Again. I hit hashtag circus under your page on Facebook, and once again, it did not show up.
My page doesn't work. We figured this out last week. My page still doesn't work. I even got in there and messed with it this week, and I don't know what's going on. So if you want to enter hashtag circus to win anything, you got to go to the Talking Beards Facebook page. That one for sure works. But yeah, you can win the shirt right off my back. If you want a large and you want the one I'm wearing, you can have it. How about that? But you don't have to. You can just tell me your size if you win, and I will make sure you get a fresh off the presses shirt.
There it is. It worked.
There it is. Scott Sykora did it. Hashtag circus.
Technology did not beat me tonight, but it was pretty darn
close.
close.
Kevin Fishing is on YouTube. Hey, what's up, Kevin Fishing?
Kevin Fishing and the Beardcaster should get together and do a fishing show together.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. You should.
I know.
So,
really awesome.
What's up, Scott Sykora? What'd you do this weekend?
Oh my. What didn't I do this weekend was the big question. What did I? Oh, it was the Halloween. I did a bunch of honestly, I cannot remember what I did this.
You were at the end of your driveway stealing candy from kids?
Yes. All right. So Friday night I went to bed at 7:30 because I'm old man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was pretty impressive. I was in bed by 7:30 and I got up like real early on Saturday. Did some stuff. I started packing up the house, was working on that. I did something important on Saturday afternoon, but I cannot remember what it was.
Must have not been too important.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember. Oh, I remember what I did. I cleaned out my parents' garage.
You cleaned out the garage.
Yes, at my parents'
section.
House. A section of the garage in my parents' house so I can move my stuff when I'm getting ready to pack everything up and store it. So it's all going to go over there. And then Sunday, did a little bit more and then had the child for most of the afternoon, watched the Browns play the Steelers and lose. And then we had some trick-or-treaters over. We dressed as
the Browns to the Super Bowl.
I know, to the moon.
The Browns are going to the moon.
I'm sure they are. I think.
Hey, Francesca said, "Wake up, Scott."
Wake up, Scott. I'm awake. I'm just, yeah. Is that every day is just like a rush of like getting stuff done. So I feel like a little confused at like what day it is, what's going on, what I need to get done.
It is. It's Tuesday. Dancy Bearded says Detroit.
FU.
Yeah, you're supposed to say FU, but
I
can't say FU because this is a children's program, Scott Sykora.
It is. That's why I said FU, Darren.
Yeah, the Browns to Dayton.
That's right.
I don't know what that means.
Daytona. He spelled it wrong.
Right. Yeah, the Browns are going to the Daytona 500.
That's one of the last original asphalted tracks in the United States, Aaron, in case you were wondering. I did a little bit of NASCAR trivia for you.
Daytona is one of the last, would you say, original asphalt tracks? Is that? Yeah,
I said the last.
That's your claim?
No, currently, it is the last asphalt track in the country.
It sure is. It is definitely the last asphalt track. Yeah, they converted all the tracks to rubber.
Concrete, you boner.
Oh, yeah, concrete.
Jeez.
That is it. All the tracks now are concrete. Natalie and I went to Circus of Whiskers. We went to the Mad Viking Mad Love for Children's event this weekend. We were going to go Friday, but we ended up just going Saturday, and it sounds like we should have went both days. We talked to a lot of people that were there, and everybody was was really pumped on the idea of just having a beard get together event. And everybody was just kind of hanging out, and there was a band playing, and you could go in the other room, and it was more calm. And that's where the raffles were, and they were giving away raffles for a 4-wheeler and all kinds of stuff. There was, I think, like 150 raffles, maybe somewhere in that range.
So many raffles, all the raffles.
Natalie won this giant art basket thing, and it is giant. And it's full of good stuff, but my gosh, is it big. It's just sitting there on the counter, just taking up so much space.
So much art.
I don't know how we're going to get it home. But anyway, yeah, that's what we did this weekend. And then Sunday, we watched NASCAR and hung out. And then yesterday was our 1 year anniversary. It was our 13-year anniversary.
Wow. Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Thanks, pal. You're also just hung out yesterday. Wow. We're just hanging out, man.
Your beard's hanging out right now.
It is.
Speaking of
your beard hanging out, your beard's going to lose in Detroit.
Nah, I'm pretty sure my beard is going to be. You know what? And I want to preface this whole thing, this smack talk that I'm giving you. I don't want to win. I'm not looking for first place or second place or third place in this event.
Well, because you're not going to get first. So go ahead.
I'm just looking at beating you. That's all I care. I'm caring about scores and points. Now, fact, in 2000 and what was it, 2017 or 18? 18. I had a perfect score with this beard, 50.
Mm-hmm.
First place, goatee, Circus of Whiskers.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, because I wasn't there. Okay, I remember. Go ahead.
Well, what's your best score there?
Oh, 0, because I've never been there.
So I already technically am beating you. So
technically, from 3 years ago, you are beating me. That is a fair assessment. I can show up like this and beat you. Like I don't even have to pull my beard like out of my little bands. I'm like, check it out. They're like, wow, that's way better than Scott Sykora's.
Well, I think we're gonna have to really find out this weekend. When was the last time we went head to head? Was that?
I don't know.
Monsters Ball last 2?
Oh yeah, Monsters Ball last October.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you beat me there, but that was because I heard you paid the judges off.
I'll pay them off again. I don't care. There we go. There he is. I was waiting for him. Yeah. So you, me, and Andrew could potentially be going head to head this weekend and watch. It's going to be like Mike from the bar down the street is going to show up and win with like a circle beard.
But that's totally fine if Mike wins.
And then I'll get second, and you'll get like 7th.
Nope. All I care about is getting a better score than you. I don't care about winning, losing, whatever. I want to get a better score than you. So that
this is the question that everyone wants to know. Go ahead and read this one and answer it.
Scott, have you ever beat Aaron ever? I do not think so. Right?
I know for a fact that is a no. That's not. I don't think so. No,
that's on front of mind. I love that. I love that's how it's like right there, man.
Right there. No, you've never beat me. And we're not going to start this weekend.
But anyway, so this weekend we're going to be going to the Detroit, and we're going to be going to the Circus of Whiskers. It is the which one is the 6th annual Circus of Whiskers presented by who, Aaron?
Oh, it's presented by Honest Amish.
Oh my gosh. And
it is.
Why don't you pull up the graphics so people can see what the event we're going to be going to and where I'm going to be beating your dumb ass down.
This is the only one I got. I forgot to load this one.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. So, but yeah, so our super awesome guest, one of my favorite people.
Crap. Introduce him.
I know.
I messed up.
I'm trying to use the phone.
Oh gosh, you're so slow. Do it.
Because I'm trying to like give a good lead up story about Brad and talk about
Brad Petrinec from Detroit. God, we screwed that all.
Hey, that's all right. We did it a little bit of backwards. I was kind of like going with the flow.
I know it messed me up.
Everything was going, and I was like, I was kind of taking the charge right there, and then maybe we should just stick with what we do best, what each of us do. So, but welcome, Bradley.
For him to be up there. What's up?
Oh, Brad? Am I on?
You are. You're live and in person. We kind of screwed the pooch there. So this is the way we should have done it. Wow. Our next guest is Brad Petrinec from Detroit. Oh my gosh, there he is! Wow,
Oh, hey.
It's better than pizza
Yeah,
roll
there we
tacos.
we did
Oh
it.
man, I love tacos.
So let's just
Hey.
let's just get it off the table. This is the thing that everybody's wondering. What happened to your name?
Facebook made me change it back to my real name.
So
I don't
why
like
is Facebook allowed to change their name now?
I don't know. They're assholes, man. Oh wait, am I not allowed to swear? Is this for kids?
Nope. No, you're
No, it's fine.
21 and over.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
'cause
21 and over, just like your event.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, Facebook is dumb. It made me change my name to my real name. So I don't know. I guess somehow it knew that I wasn't actually Felipe.
That's weird.
Yeah. Do you know
Facebook knows
do you know why I had the name Felipe?
No.
Nope, but
No.
you're about to tell us.
Yeah, I am. So when I moved to Massachusetts, I had just finished college and I was looking for a new job. And I don't know if you guys know me very well, but I'm pretty inappropriate a lot. And back then, I was still very inappropriate on Facebook. So I was looking for a job, and my sister-in-law was actually in. She was a recruiter at the time. No, not witness protection. God.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, seriously, it's not witness protection. I'm not a rat, dude. So, anyways, my sister-in-law was a recruiter, and she's like, dude, they can get into your Facebook even if it's private. So I decided to change my name. The reason I chose Felipe was I used to work at a restaurant called Stir Crazy, and one of the cooks was an illegal immigrant. He was a Mexican, and his name was Felipe. I loved him. He was great. I used to call him Cuñado because he was my brother-in-law, basically, because he loved my sister. And I was like, cool, you can marry her. I don't care.
Cuñado.
Well, he got promoted. They gave him a bonus, and he went to Mexico and never came back after he got his bonus.
I think you
What the
did.
hell?
I honestly, I'd want to say, I think when I had you on my podcast, you told the story about this, because as soon as you told this story, I'm like, it was all like
Man, I've got
rehashed
nothing
in my
new.
head. Like,
I could tell you about the time I caught my friend's. Never mind.
I think you
Nah.
did tell that
I
story.
did tell that
Yeah,
story.
we've-
for sure.
we've
I told
heard
that
that
in
one.
Austin.
So let's just back up just one step. Did he marry your sister?
No, but my sister did marry a young man with the last name Hooker. So now my sister is Man Butt Hooker.
No
What?
way.
Yeah. Her real name's Man Butt.
What?
Yeah, what? Man Butt
Okay.
Hooker. It's crazy, right?
I mean, that's
like
a
the
pretty
best name
unfortunate
ever.
name.
It is crazy.
No, her name's Brooke, but in high school we had everybody calling her Man Butt because we're all close in age. So I wasn't a very nice older brother.
Oh, like it doesn't sound like it at all.
I mean, I think it's a swell name.
It's a good name.
I think we should
jealous.
rename Scott that.
You know, actually, my brother's kids also call my sister Aunt Butt.
No way.
Oh yeah.
You're a freaking jerk.
How you guys doing? God, I've missed you guys. It's been like
We're good.
September.
We're here.
Yeah, a couple months. Yeah, it was nice to reconnect. I mean, especially with you, but it was nice to reconnect with a lot of the people in the community and see everyone, and just kind of get back in touch with what's going on in there. And what are you doing? What are you? This is a smoke.
He's having a smoke and a pancake.
A smoke and a pancake.
It's not a pancake. It's a tobacco pipe.
Oh,
Oh,
my bad. We
Same
thought it was
thing.
a pancake.
it looks
It
like
looks
a
like
pancake
a waffle
to me.
cone, though.
It does. It almost
So-
looks like a bubble pipe. The blue reminds me of the bubble pipe.
Yeah, I love it. This is my
It
favorite pipe.
does.
So, what's your blend you're smoking right now?
It is called Windjammer by GLPs. It's quite delicious.
Ooh, Windjammer
my
by
favorite.
Glip, my favorite.
Yeah, it's a Virginia, but it's good.
Virginia Slim.
Not a West
Nice.
Virginia, more straight up Virginia.
It's just straight up Virginia
Yeah.
Slim.
Yeah, no, I prefer Virginia tobaccos.
This is
English
great.
blends are nice too.
Mm.
Once in a while, I'll smoke aromatics, but mostly Virginias.
Yeah.
Good old Virginia. That's what they're known for.
Yep. That's
It
weird.
is.
Aaron and I were talking about that before you got on tonight. We're like Aaron. So what blend are you
No,
using?
you
Like, oh, I'm
aren't.
all what?
Yeah, we're. Yeah, I was like, I was just riding through Virginia, and I was like, you know what? This is probably my favorite blend of tobacco besides Kentucky.
Yeah. But yeah, so
You guys have
let's
so many big changes. God, I love you guys, and I'm so happy for you, both of you.
Appreciate it, man. It's a wild world over here in Talking Beards world.
It is
wild. Wow. I mean, so
It's
wild
super
that,
wild.
my new backdrop right there for the time being. So, but
Mhm.
anyways, let's get into this event that's going on this weekend where I'm gonna kick Aaron's butt and I'm gonna make him look like a little girl.
What's
Probably
happening
not.
this weekend?
Apparently, this 6th annual Circus of Whiskers presented by Honest Amish. I mean, it's going to be in Detroit. It's put on by the Murder City Gang.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it?
Never heard of it.
Oh.
Huh.
Apparently, you were on the news this morning talking all about it, but
Oh, all right. Yeah.
forget
Okay.
so soon.
So, what do you guys want to know about it? It's gonna be fun.
I don't know.
All right. So, you want me to just give you a spiel on everything that's happening?
Well, tell all right. First off, if anyone really wants to know some stuff about the event, they can go to
You can go to the website.
of the Whiskers or circusofwhiskers.com. There's all the different information about the event. There are all these different categories up here. But so let's just go in order. Let's talk about the categories. What do you got for categories for this event?
Well, we have 15 different categories. So it's been the same pretty much every year, except for this year we added scraggly beard, which is an inch and under. We figure we'll let the young bucks or people that can't really grow that well, give them a chance. But yeah, we've got 15 categories. They're all good ones. But one thing that's different this year, aside from scraggly beard, is every category has a chance at winning either first, second, third place, or stage presence award. So what the stage presence award is basically captivating the audience. Come dressed up, get excited, work the audience, right? Like, I feel like that's what bearding should be about. Like, yeah, okay, some people are genetically more advanced than others or whatever, but they're not putting any effort into it. It's the people that put the effort into it. I feel like they deserve the awards. So that's why we decided to add the stage presence award for every category. So when you really get into it, you captivate the audience like Brad Anderson or the old timer John Buckler. Those are the guys that used to do it. And there's still plenty of people that do it, like Chapo.
Oh, yeah. Is he going to be there?
Look,
is he emceeing?
Yeah, me and him are both emceeing. Awesome. He's the main MC. I'm the guy that just keeps shit moving.
You're good at that.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to. Oh, hey, Dan.
This is great. This is really so. How did you guys come up with this idea for this additional place or award?
So Chapo did it, I think last time in the 5th Circus of Whiskers, he decided to have the El Chapo Award, and he gave it to one person in the whole con. Right? He's like, whoever that one person is. And I decided that, you know what? I think that each category deserves that award. So we added it. And I get sick of seeing the same people win all the time, right? I mean, you guys go to comps, you've been going to comps, and you see the same people win over and over again. And I want to give other people a chance to win an award and have some fun. You're pointing to Aaron.
So what that sounds like to me is you're going to give out like a pity award for people who wear like red sweatshirts and they don't win.
Hold on.
So that's pretty much what you're going to win, Scott. That's what he just said. Brad's Aaron, we'll make up an award so Scott can win.
So he feels important.
Hold on. Now, when have you seen Scott be worthy of the stage presence award? I love you, Scott, but how often do you really get super dressed up? Do you work the audience? I mean, you come up, you're a great guy, but
I work the audience. All right. Damn it.
I need to see it. I want to see it. I think this is the most worthy award.
So this is like everybody's just going to have to one up each other and get naked on stage to win this award by the end of the night. Is that?
That's all.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen.
I want male nudity after male nudity after male nudity. And we do have a burlesque show in the intermission, so there will be some female nudity as well.
So with all that being said,
you know what I want? I want a lemon party.
Party.
If you take any pictures at Circus of Whiskers, I feel like we need to put out a disclaimer.
Man, you keep disclaiming this every week for weeks.
Every time. Like if you take pictures at Circus of Whiskers, look at them before you just photo dump them onto Facebook.
Are you talking about me and Kara?
I am. So don't
God, I
don't
love
just
her.
think that. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to take these 200 pictures I took this weekend and just dump them. No, you might want to look. There might be stuff in like the background and stuff like that.
Well, there will be.
I don't know.
There absolutely will
Be careful posting pictures from this weekend.
That's what I love about our event, though, is anything goes. It's fun. You know,
I look forward to it.
I love all competitions. I love the ones that are for kids, but I really love the adult ones. Like, I think they're just, you know, when we can all let loose. Like, I sit at home every day. I work every day. I get stressed out. I've got a family. I can't get crazy all the time. So when I can go to a competition where, yes, cocks everywhere. That is.
If you can go to a competition that you can pull your wiener out, you're going to do it.
No wiener pulling out here.
That's the only way you win the El Chapo Award, Scott.
El Chapo my wiener off.
Now, it isn't just for nudity. It is also, you know, getting dressed up, getting into the part, like having fun. Like, yeah, if there's some nudity, cool. But, like, that's not what it's all about.
Well, I think it's the most nude award. I think that's what we should just change over to. Whoever can get the most naked.
Next year, we're going to have the nudity award.
Yes. Scott's going to practice this weekend.
I hope so.
I practice.
You guys want to borrow my mankini?
Jeez.
No.
He did. He will. Go ahead and bring it for him. He'll wear it.
It's upstairs. I'll grab it.
Yeah, go ahead and bring it for him. He'll wear it.
I will.
What is Natalie talking about here?
Back on track.
Remember that one time Natalie showed a penis on national? No, I don't remember that, but that always reminds me of Brad's penises that he draws on. When you judge with Brad, he draws penises on every page except for the national ones I hear.
I know. So hold up. Yeah, when I judged nationals, it had been so long since I judged, I forgot to draw penises.
Wow. Jeez.
So dumb.
This is really, really bad.
Yeah, I screwed up, man. But you know what? We're getting back into the swing of things. Once I start judging again, I'm just going to draw penis after penis after
swinging penises
and everything
everywhere.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Back on track. Remember that time that we were talking about a beard competition and not wieners? Who are your judges going to be this weekend?
So this year we're doing all female judges, sort of. So we have, let's see here. I'm just going to scroll up and read them off. So we have Ellie from, she used to be from LA and now she's in Maine. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I feel like really bummed about it.
Go for it.
Ellie or Callie. What's that?
Go for it.
Echeverria. Is that good?
That sounds great.
I think you nailed it.
Cool. Thanks.
Perfect.
And then we also have Christina Fetko. She's a Murder City member. She's fucking fantastic. She's kind of taken charge with the trophies this year too. So we owe a great debt to her, but she's placed at every single Circus of Whiskers. So we decided, you know what? It's time for you to judge because she's fantastic. So if you guys don't know who she is, well, you'll know when you see her. She's done some really cool beards. Inkara, you guys all know Inkara.
No, I know who Inkara Ashon is.
Yeah, well, she's judging.
That's
and
how
we're
she
super stoked to have her. Everybody's favorite photographer. And then Lucy Fatale. Lucy Fatale, well, she may not have been born a female, but she's a drag queen, and she's amazing. She has actually judged the circus one other time. We decided to bring her back because we love her so much. And Wags. You guys know Wags. Everybody knows Wags.
I think I've met her before.
What?
Never heard of her.
No, she's great. We love
once,
Wags.
I think.
And those are our judges.
Awesome. I'm glad that you went with an all-women judging panel. I think that's pretty cool.
So you guys know that we always have like a serial killer theme every year.
Yes.
So this year, we haven't actually announced this yet. So breaking news.
Breaking
news.
Our killer for the event, actually you can see the event shirt right back here. I'll grab it.
Helen Keller. She killed hearing and vision for many. Oh.
See if I can get it to focus better. So does anybody recognize who that is? Are you looking in the comments? Does anybody know?
Someone says Wags.
Yeah.
What?
Is it? Was that Wags?
Okay. So Lizzie Borden. Lizzie Borden was an axe murderer that murdered her parents. That
Didn't
is
she kill them with a hatchet?
She did. So
Which is it, a hatchet or an axe?
We've
was it?
There you go. Andrew knew, or was he just copying me?
That's Lizzie
Who
McGuire
knows?
he's referring to. Lizzie.
Yeah, he
McGuire,
thinks it's
too.
Lizzie McGuire. He's an idiot.
Yeah, so we've never done a female serial killer or killer, so we decided to go with her this year, and we wanted to do a all-female judges panel because, I mean, let's be honest, the women in our community, they do the most work.
Are murderers.
Yeah.
Well, that too, but they also do the most work. They put the most time and effort into these competitions, and they are the most worthy, in my opinion.
And you think Lizzie Borden is just a hard-working lady?
Yeah, absolutely.
She kind of sounds like she only worked hard like for a little bit and then she was done. That's the bit.
She worked pretty hard there for a little bit, though.
She did. She worked real hard.
Jeez.
I mean, she got away with it. She was
waiting
tried,
for those
and then they
meddling
let her off.
kids.
Jeez.
I know.
All right, so you got the judges.
We got the judges. We got our serial killer. We have a burlesque show during the intermission. We have a sideshow act. We also have carnival games that we built ourselves, so you can come play the carnival games. They're a lot of fun. We'll have a
What kind of
raffle.
carnival games do we got?
Yeah, because according to the news this morning, you weren't going to tell people on public television what these games were, but you can tell people here.
Yeah, we're not public
So
at
a
all.
lot of you guys, we don't have any new games this year. They're all the same as last year.
No
Or
nude
2
games?
years
I
ago
thought
or
this was
whatever.
what the whole theme was, nude.
Yeah. So we have our teabag Logie game. So you can teabag Sean Logie. It's what it actually is a cutout with a hole in the mouth, and you have to throw the teabag through the hole in the mouth, and then you win. And you can win a prize.
That picture came up in my memories on my phone today.
Of you teabagging Sean Logie?
No, like it gives you like today in your like photo history, and it was a picture of me standing behind the cutout with my fingers coming out of Logie's mouth, going like this.
That's lovely.
I
Yeah.
didn't
We have
find
we have a Plinko game that's John Wayne Gacy themed. So that'll be fun. And then we have a like ducks in water game where you have to pick the right duck. I don't know. We've got a bunch of them. They're a lot of fun. Some are adult themed, some are not.
Where do you store all these things all year?
So each of us that made them, we store them at our own houses. Although my game is now stored at Harper's place because I had moved and I didn't really have any space. So during the move, we ended up moving it over to his place.
You should
Mine
just
is the
move them.
Teabag Logie game.
You should move all the games to Harper's house.
I agree.
Yeah,
Let's talk to him about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really like a talking thing. I think we can just
Just do
take
it?
them all over there after the comp and just,
I agree. We'll put them all in
Yeah.
his basement.
I think, I was thinking more like living room.
In his bedroom. Dude, we'll put
There
the
you
Logie
go.
cover out in his bed. Yes.
See, I think Harper would appreciate this kind of thing. I'm
I
pretty
do too.
sure.
I mean, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we should do it.
Okay,
You guys
cool.
wanna help
Well,
me?
it's set. So you won't have to worry about storing any more games ever again because Harper is going to have them all in his bedroom.
I don't have to anyways. He's storing them. But I have so much I have all our merch. I got a lot of stuff for Murder City at my place.
Well, see, you got plenty of other stuff on your plate. You don't need any.
Looks like
teabag
he's
and
smoking
Sean
that
Logie game.
Virginia blend there, Aaron.
It's Virginia Slims, okay?
Oh.
He crushed them up and put them in there. So you got your judges, you got games. What about your charity? Who's that going to be
the
this
Detroit
year?
Animal Welfare Group. We've had them as a charity every year. We love them. They're fun. We'll have at least one dog at the event running around that you can play with. Probably be a pit bull. But they're great. We've actually volunteered with them before, so we like to do a lot of work with them. And the money all goes towards vet bills and boarding and everything else. So it's important. I'm a big animal lover. Most of the guys in the club are big animal lovers, so that's why we're doing it. We also will have Suck It Suicide at the event with a table. So they'll be selling merch so they can actually raise some money for themselves. But we've done other events that have raised money for them before too. So
how did you guys initially get hooked up with them? Because you guys have been working with them for a while.
My sister-in-law's mom is heavily involved and she used to be on the board. So I had actually gone on outreach with them when I first moved back to Michigan. And then when I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to throw a beard competition. Fuck it. We'll have them be the charity. And it's just kind of, we've stuck with it.
Nice.
We've done other things. Like we've that aren't related to the comp. Like we do tacos for the homeless, which we're actually going to do again soon after this is over with. So we can start planning that. But we took a year off, COVID and everything. We took time off. We didn't do a lot of stuff because we couldn't really get out and do things. Like even when we do the tacos for the homeless, we won't actually be able to like go out there, but we can raise the money. We can set it all up, and then we can send the taco truck over to the homeless shelter to feed them. But when we did it last time, we all actually like served the food, and we set it all up, and we put in the work too. So
what did y'all do as a club during COVID? Did you do the Zoom meeting thing, or
we had a couple Zoom meetings? We did a Zoom bingo. That was fun.
That's cool.
And then we had an outdoor meeting over at our member Randy's house. He's the taxidermist, Skullmaster Taxidermy.
Randy.
Yeah, you guys know Randy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We had one at his place. We had a meeting at my place in my backyard. So we've done some things, but it's definitely been few and far between lately, not lately, but during that time it was few and far between.
Right.
However, we have a group chat that we always talk to each other in. We come up with ideas. We shoot the shit. So, yeah, we shoot the shit. We may
Virginia
have
shit.
not gotten together in person very much, but we still talked, and we still, conversed as a club and figured out what we're going to do when everything gets somewhat normal.
When did y'all kind of sort of go back to somewhat normal? Still haven't.
It's.
I mean, he's still like
months ago, but I mean, we haven't really had a ton of meetings because, things were going the way they were. But we had a meeting last month, which was good, and we've gotten together. Just no official meetings throughout the summer, but a few of us have gotten together a few times. And then Mark Burns, he's been traveling and going to comps and never really stopped doing anything, which is great.
He just keeps going. Yeah. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He's a great dude. Great
Dude's
guy.
He's a nut. I love him.
Would you consider that your COVID hair?
Maybe, but I'm keeping it.
It's very nice. It's very luscious.
Thanks. Yeah. It's like as long as your beard. Or your
oh my gosh.
When do you go grow your hair out, Scott?
I think you should.
I am right now.
It looks good. It. God, it's so long.
I think you should just grow it out.
I agree.
Someone called
bandana
me
and a ponytail.
The other day.
Huh?
Someone called me a silver fox the other day.
A silver fox. Wow.
Just leave that.
Scott, are you bald on top?
Yes.
So you should grow a skullet.
I would. I'd grow a really nice one. It'd be.
I would really like that.
White on the sides and then dark brown on the back.
Yeah,
really do it. Just start wearing bandanas and a ponytail.
Or you should just grow a rat tail.
Bring it back. Better. Do it.
Why does no one ever grow a mouse tail? Fievel Mouskowitz mouse tail.
I know. What else do you guys want to know?
I don't know. What else should we?
Oh, you know what? We've got our welcome party on Friday.
What I was going to ask.
Which is, it's going to be at Ambassador Cigar. It's a cigar lounge, and it's what I enjoy. We used to always do the drag queen bingo, but we've had the same drag queen every time, the same jokes, so we decided to do something different. We wanted to go someplace we could actually hang out and talk. There's food there. It's good food. We've got a great charcuterie board. And yeah, they've got a great humidor too. So if you like cigars, come on out. And they've got good drinks for those of you that drink.
When and where is this pre-party?
7 p.m. Friday. It's at Ambassador Cigar in Troy. It's actually very close to the host hotel.
Nice. Which is the Drury.
And that's the Drury Inn?
Yes, the Drury Inn, which I'm not sure if there's any rooms available there anymore. I know that you can no longer get the discount. That's been passed, but there may be rooms available. I'm not sure. But there's Airbnb. There's plenty of stuff in Detroit. So you'll find something if you want to come and stay.
It's Detroit. You'll find a hotel.
Just stay
at or a bed or like a park bench. I don't know.
Yeah, everything's fine in Detroit.
Yeah, it's great.
So one thing I think that should be mentioned while we have you here is it's cash only at the event. Yes.
Yeah, that is correct.
So you
it's
said there
easier for
is
us
an
to donate.
ATM, but don't count on the ATM.
The ATM is right by the front door. That's
It
what
is.
I remember.
That is correct. Yeah, so I mean, if you forget to bring cash, there is an ATM. It is $25 to get in, so you'll have to like break your 20s or whatever, but we recommend just bringing cash with you. I believe the bar takes cards. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't drink, so I don't know. But I'm sure somebody that's been there before knows.
I don't
Does the bar
recollect.
take cards, Scott Sykora?
I don't recollect.
Yeah,
I would
well, I mean,
assume so.
yeah, I think they do. I'm sure they do. They must.
I don't.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, there's an outdoor area. We've got a taco truck that'll be there, so come hungry. Lots of games, burlesque show. Like, it's a good time. We have fun every year. We let loose.
How about raffles?
How late?
Yes, there are plenty of raffles. People are still donating. Yeah, if you guys want to make, I mean, Honest Amish is donating, so we'll have that. But we have other clubs that are donating. We've got other companies that are donating. Some of the guys are putting raffle baskets together. So yeah. And somebody said the bar takes cards. So there you go.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you, Daniel Stockton. About how late do you think this thing will run?
Midnight-ish. But yeah, we want to be out by midnight. And it's also daylight savings time, so you gain an hour.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. This weekend.
Hey, it's daylight savings time this weekend, everybody.
Yeah, so
you fall backwards.
We do it the first weekend of November every year, and every year we gain an hour, and every year we forget. So it's like, but now I'm on top of things. I remembered.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this. Usually I'm pretty good, but I missed it anyway. I don't know. You got anything else, Scott Sykora?
Other than make sure everyone comes and checks this epic event out where I, once again take Aaron down for the first time.
We'll see.
A witness to history going on as I make Aaron look just like.
I got something.
Go ahead, Brent.
Right.
Something
important.
So
registration. Doors are at 7.
Oh,
registration is from 7 to 8:30. The show starts show starts promptly at 8:15. However, the comp starts at 8:30. So be there, be registered, have fun. You'll have fun. If you don't have
doors
fun,
are at 7.
Fucking weird.
Get registered by 8.
Yeah. Come.
So when you get there, just get registered. Don't do anything until you get registered.
Don't do
Exactly.
anything.
Nothing.
See Mr. Logie or Mr. Harper, they'll get you all checked in.
Yeah, what I remember is it's a super quick and easy. Like, I mean, there's nothing difficult about getting through the line, and it's you get in line, you go up, you pay your money, and then you get your little number, and then move along.
Yeah, exactly.
You did it, Scott.
It's easy. It's fast. I mean, we try to keep things as smooth as possible, but there's always hiccups. I mean, any camp you go to, there's going to be a hiccup. I'm wondering what it's going to be. Oh, parking. There is not really. It's only on the street parking. So we recommend Ubering if you can. If you can't, there is parking on the street. There will be somebody driving around, taking a look, but it's not the nicest area. You may get your car broken into. So if you are parking in the street, do not leave anything out. That's all I'm saying.
Our entire life is going to be in our car.
Don't do that. If you do that, put it in the trunk. Don't have it be visible. I mean, be smart. I mean, you're going to a city where there's a high crime rate, and be smart about it.
Crime could happen.
It could happen, but if
you guys need to hire McGruff, the crime dog,
probably be fine.
I don't know what just.
But happened. I do recommend Ubering.
10-4. Everybody should Uber, and be careful.
Yeah, we are going to try and there's a parking lot across the street for a comic book store. So we're going to talk to them and see if we can allow parking there, but that hasn't happened yet. So I can't say for sure. So I'd rather just let people know, try and Uber if you can. If you don't leave your shit out. Be smart about it, and you'll be fine. And like I said, there will be a car going around with a light on flashing to make sure nobody's breaking into cars or anything like that. but I do want to put it out there. Be smart.
Be smart.
Be smart. Shop smart.
All right, Brad. I appreciate you, and I don't know. That's about it. We'll see you Saturday,
You're not coming to the pre-party,
or Friday.
I hope I see you Friday.
Yeah, we'll probably see you.
I'll see you Saturday, but I hope I see you Friday.
100%, I will see you Saturday.
Cool. Good.
I'm gonna say 62%. We'll see you Friday.
Cool. Okay.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a great week and a great night and all that good stuff, and we'll see you this weekend.
Thanks. Same to you. I'll see you guys.
All right, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Brad.
All right, so let's just pop this up real quick. If you would like to win some body salve, handed body salve, some premium oil, and this fancy schmancy t-shirt, not necessarily the exact one I'm wearing, but if you want it, you can have it. Type in #circus and you will be entered to win, and we will do that drawing at the end of this episode. Okay. Oh, look at that.
I know, but before we get to our Natalie update, I want to let everyone know this. If you turn back time, you can 1 hour this Sunday. Don't forget to share this with one of your friends.
I can't believe that. I don't know. That's weird. I had no idea. It was fallback. I mean, it makes sense. It's that time of year, but
yeah,
anyway.
it usually happens like the weekend right after Halloween. That's why it seems like it's weird that it's a weekend after that.
Halloween was this last weekend, so that would make it this upcoming weekend.
Well, usually it's like, okay, you're right.
Right on schedule.
You're right.
You know what else is right on schedule? It's time for a Talking Beards the Natalie update. We haven't had one of these in a while, so we'll have one. So Natalie's been on. She's been on a hot streak lately and feeling good, and that came to a screeching halt a couple days ago, and she's pretty much been in bed for the last couple days. Unfortunately,
is her kidney trying to grow back?
Huh?
Is that what's causing the pain? Is her kidney trying to grow back?
Yeah, I think kinda. So I believe a lot of her pain, to me, I'm not a doctor, but I think it's her right kidney is super pissed about being the only kidney in there right now, and I don't think it's filtering properly potentially, and it's just giving her a lot of pain and discomfort. It's definitely coming from that right side where her kidney is. So that's, I do believe that's what it is. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but she's not feeling good. She's super low energy and sucks because, I think it was Friday going into Saturday. She was feeling super good, and I was sitting here working on the computer, and she was just singing every song that has ever been created ever for, it seemed like 7 hours. And
all I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi.
She busted out some ICP, and she was singing some ICP to me, and then we went to the movies and all kinds of stuff. It was a wild and adventurous Friday and or Saturday, and that was pretty much been it. She's been chilling ever since. So yeah, hopefully these last few days of resting will help her out, and she can be her normal, fun-filled self in Detroit this weekend. If not, then, she could just hang out at the Honest Amish table with me. The end. So speaking of this weekend the end and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
What? It's Talking Beards, the competitions.
Check out these upcoming comps, y'all.
Gosh, that is so beautiful. I love your singing voice. It just brings such light to the whole room. It's amazing.
I probably didn't sing as well as Natalie was doing all weekend long, but
dude, it was amazing. I wish sometimes when she just does these things, I wish I had just constantly just had a camera running, because people just wouldn't even know. You don't even know what the language this young lady uses sometimes in these reenactments of these songs. So hurtful and unnecessary sometimes. Yep. Drinking Faygo in Detroit heals all, Natalie. You got to drink Faygo. All right. So this is a big one, big important. Everybody get ready for this one. There's a couple people that haven't entered, and I'm super disappointed because usually they're like the first to do everything, but not this one. So so this is the No Shave November Honest Amish contest. They do it every year, and this year I'm involved. So guess what? Let's make it bigger than it's been before. That makes sense, right?
Yes.
So every other year we've done 3-4 categories. This year we're going to do 10. So we're going to start it off with the most prestigious facial hairstyle of all time, goatee, and then we're going to do some staff picks. That'll just be everybody here at the office will kind of look at all the beards and be like, we like this one. It has cats, and then that'll be the one that wins.
Do you think like Indiana Jones would win? Of course.
Why would Indiana Jones win?
Remember the staff of Ra when he was using it to find the Well of Souls?
Yeah. So that's why he would win staff pick.
Yeah.
Oh, because he had a staff.
Yeah.
Got it. Gosh. Probably. So if you're Indiana Jones, you should enter the staff pick category. Yeah, so we didn't break up the full beards. We thought about it, but it's always just been a full beard category. So that's going to be the stacked category, in my opinion. We have full beard, then we have chops, then we have the Santa category. So all you Santas get entered. Mustache, this is going to be styled, not styled. We have the whaler category. We have women's creative. And then we did men's creative. So men's creative, that could just be a regular old freestyle, but there's been some good men's creative already entered. I'm pretty excited that this is actually being a thing. So for all you guys that do that's done the craft build off show in past, you bust out that men's creative and enter into this category. And then we're going to have the best overall.
That was the last time I beat you.
What?
It was the craft beard, because my craft beard was better than yours.
I don't think it was, though. Mine got a T-shirt made after it, so that automatically makes it the winning beard. But yeah, everybody. So touch on this one last time. No shave at honestamish.com is the email address. Send your photo and address to that, and all that good stuff. You can use promo code NoShave21 to get 15% off your entire order at honestamish.com. Shipping is free on all orders over $35.
Stupid.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, stupid shirt.
It's free to enter.
Are you ready for these, Scott Sykora? Huh? How many can you enter? You can enter the categories in which you fit. So I know obviously you're not Corey, but you can't, if you have a beard, you can't enter the mustache category and just say, just look at my mustache. We're not doing that. But if you have a whaler, or if you have a creative beard, you can enter both. There has already been a couple people to do this. So you can do that. I'm fine with it. So let's get this show on the road, Scott Sykora.
Yes.
You know all about this one. You're a professional of this competition. What's this one?
All right. So this competition was brought to my attention by a post by our friend Dan C. Bearded, who does the Dan C. Bearded YouTube page. Make sure you go over and check that out. He's going to be a judge at this event. We just found out about it. Actually, just found out about it today. It's going to be happening in where the heck was it again?
It was some weird name. Dang, we should have probably had that up.
Yeah,
or they should probably have it on their event poster.
Well, yeah, an address should be on there. But anyways, so it's this Friday night from 5 to 9. So as I was trying to promote it on the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board today, if you guys are headed up to Detroit and you guys want to make a quick stop there and do that before you go to the cigar bar, you
it's
can do that.
Frankenmuth.
Yep.
Frankenmuth. There it is. Thank you, Andrew.
But Dan's going to be a judge. I believe this is his first time judging. We were texting. I was trying to see if we were going to be able to hook up this weekend, but our schedules don't really match up. And would have loved to have gone and checked that out if we would.
Angel's going to be pissed.
Well, why?
If you're hooking up with guys?
Oh. But yeah, no, it would. I mean, I think that, if we would have known about this a little bit more advanced, we would have been able to promote it a little bit better. And of course, there are people coming into the Detroit area all weekend long from all over the country for the Murder City event. We could have probably tied the two together somehow and, got some more people to show up for that event. But
if
anyways,
you are interested in doing this Friday night event, it's about an hour and a half north of Detroit. So it's going to take a little bit of commitment on your end. If you're unless you're coming from the north, then you're probably going to pass it.
Yeah. So Dan has judged this event. So, but yeah. So go, like I said, go check out Dan C. Bearded's YouTube page. He's got some really great content. If you guys want to know about different types of products and how to really take care of your beard, he's the guy. So go check it out.
He is. All right. So Scoot and Dancy.
Andrew, you and I are going.
So next event on the agenda will be the 6th annual Circus of Whiskers presented by Honest Amish. And this will be the event that we've talked about for the last 30 minutes. So, it's this weekend in Detroit. If you want more news and information about this one, listen to Talking Beards at 8:00 on Tuesday tonight. So 56 minutes ago. And, you'll find all about it. Find out all about it. So also this weekend, go ahead, Scott.
The middle of the map beard competition. This is it's at the Old Town Museum, Wichita, Kansas. It's a steampunk event or steampunk party. Is put on by the Room Green Productions and the Bearded Monkeys Social Club. If you guys are in Kansas, in the Wichita area, please go check this out, 3 p.m. beginning time. There's a whole bunch of extra activities that are involved in this event. So make sure you check out this event page because it's more than just a beard competition. Let's put it that way. There's a bunch of other cool stuff that are tied to it.
Lots of cool stuff. It looks like go check out this event page. They've got a lot of stuff going on with this one. We sent a couple raffle items off, I think yesterday, to go to this competition. So, bid on the Honest Amish. That'll be in the raffle. Next up, we have Apple Valley Battle of the Beards. This is going to be at Ducks and Drakes in Leavenworth, Washington. This is going to be a Mad Viking. No. Monster. Oh my gosh.
Beard Mob of Washington event.
Beard Mob Washington. Thank you. Good gosh almighty. I'm all over the place. Yeah. Beard Mob Washington. Jake Johnston and those guys will be putting on this event on November 13th. So if you are on the West Coast, go check this one out. It'll be a good one. It will be. So also on November 13th, we have this one, Scott.
Oh my gosh, Beards Away 2.0 at Virginia Beach, Virginia. Saturday, November 13th, as Aaron said. The event by the Bunker Brew Pub and Bearded Villains of Virginia. Now, if I remember correctly, this is kind of a takeover event from which club, Aaron?
The Hampton Roads Beard and Mustache.
Yeah, the Hampton Roads event. It's like, what did you say, a block or two from where the original event was held on the beach?
Yeah, so, I think like a block or two. You can stay at the same hotels we've always stayed at. You can stay right on the ocean. It's still going to be basically all the same thing, same charity. Rob and Carl will be there, all the usual suspects. So yeah, I think they said it's a block down from the old venue. So basically same neighborhood.
I haven't seen anyone put hashtag circus in the chat lately.
Yeah.
Obviously, no one wants to win.
No one wants to win. There's 14 entries, though. So that's pretty good. I think there was like 22 last week. So anyway, also on November 13th, it's going to be a very fun-filled beard day. But this one's super good. It's probably going to be the best.
You take this one. You talk about this one.
I got this one. So November 13th, this is going to be the 8th annual Rockabilly Q Beard and Mustache Competition. It'll be brought to you by Holy City Beard Mustache Society, South Carolina Beard Club, Beard Mob South Carolina, Talking Beards, Honest Amish, and this will all be at the Holy City Brewing. They opened a North Charleston location right there in Park Circle. They have a big building out back for concerts and parties and whatnot. We're going to take that building over. So Amarta will be there. So that's all you really need to know about this event. But we've got, we're going to split our charity between two charities. Event doors are at 5, starts promptly at 7. I don't know, dude. We've already announced all of our judges. We have a couple more big announcements we're going to make. We're trying to get as many clubs involved as possible, and we'll just see what happens. It could be a small event. Who knows? It's looking like it could be, and it's looking like it could be big. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle. It's going to be a medium-sized event, I think.
Is the Rotary Club going to be involved?
Maybe. The Rotary Club will definitely be there. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, dude, it's going to be a good time. We're all ready for it. Shirts are made. Everything's ready. We got to get back to South Carolina, go pick up the trophies, and get the raffle stuff ready, because we're going to have a raffle table, and it's, I don't know, it's not going to be Cincinnati's raffle table, but I think it's going to be pretty good. But yeah, that's coming up November 13th at 7:00 in North Charleston, South Carolina. Go ahead, Scott.
All right, the Cajun Beard Bash, Louisiana's largest beard competition. We talked about this one last week. This is put on by the Mudcat Whiskers and the Bearded Villains of Louisiana. South Frontage Road in Scott, Louisiana. Vendors, prizes, food, and music. There's going to be a bunch of different categories. And you can go to LouisianaBeardedVillains.com for more information about the event and to get tickets.
I think it's going to be a good time. Well,
it's going to be the biggest one ever.
It says it right there. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. It says it right there. Louisiana's largest beard competition.
Well, see,
you
that's
hear that?
Different than big.
Buffon. This one is going to be the largest beard competition in Louisiana. And last but certainly not least, we have the Jingle Beards 3 2021. This is going to be in Leesburg, Virginia. It says venue. That's all it says for venue. Venue 510 East
Loudon
Market Street.
Kitchen and Bar.
Yeah. So I think this is Bearded Villains of Northern Virginia. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, December 4th. It's on a Saturday. Come one, come all. I think it'll be a pretty good event.
Why can't it be come all, come one?
I don't know.
We should rebrand
that's a good
that.
one.
Should put that on a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
we should make t-shirts. What else do we have, Scott? I think that's about it.
That was it. I think that was about all we had. I mean, we got so sidetracked with so many different things in the pre-show tonight that we didn't really sit down and go through the show like we normally do. Like we always really kind of plan.
Well, I blame a lot of it on Brad, because he stuck around and we just talked to him for a long time.
Well, yeah,
Brad.
He was there waiting for us, like when I logged in, and then we were listening to records and stuff for a good 15 minutes before Aaron showed up and ruined our little party that we were having.
I did.
You guys can't play that music so loud, and you guys can't dance in the street after dark, and rah, 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 rah. And he had his curlers were falling out of his hair and everything.
This is all true. 100% facts. And then I just had to reel them in and make the show as professional of an event as I could possibly make it. So with that being said,
we talked about weed a lot. Oh,
you could first 25 people that register for Rockabilly Q. I was hoping we'd get 25, but we're stuck at 24. So maybe I will go live this week and draw for the hat. So yeah. That's about it.
What are you going to draw? A hat?
We'll find out if we get one more person to register. So we'll add this bad boy to the stream here. This is your last chance to get registered for this super hot drawing. Honest Amish, camera's over here. Hand and body salve.
Why isn't it
a premium oil? And this shirt right here. Look at this thing.
It's so good.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
they're brand new, but I don't have one.
Brand new. Scott Sykora doesn't even have one.
I know.
But you could have one tonight.
Before me. My Lord. Kevin
more.
Henderson.
Are
he's in
you
the
ready,
back.
Scott?
Let's do this. Let's make the magic
Oh my
happen.
gosh,
as
here we
they
go.
say. Let's do. Oh my
We're
gosh.
drawing.
There, I saw my name. I saw my name again. I saw my name again. I saw my name again. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's going to come up. I'm going to win.
Don Shea of Shea Butter. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Don Shea. You did it.
Wow. Of the Shea Butter Foundation.
The Shea Butter Foundation. So yeah, Don, if you're still here, send me your address. If not, I'll reach out to you and get your shirt size and your address, and I will send this out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Look at, he's there. He says, sweet.
Sweet. Yeah. What's up, Don? Just go ahead and send me your address and your shirt size. And like I said, I will have this out tomorrow. So that's it. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you, everybody, for watching us tonight. I don't know how good of an episode tonight was, but we did it. We were all over the map, but we got all the information about Circus of Whiskers out there, and we're here. And Scott's gonna, come to Detroit this weekend, and he's gonna try to beat me, and this is gonna be a good time. So everybody should go to Detroit. And yeah, this is my last night up here in PA. It'll probably be a month before I do another show from this location, and I'll be back home next week. So yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Go ahead, Scott.
And I am Scott Sykora. I had a fun night tonight. I always love having Brad on. Brad's always a great guest. It always it goes all over the place when he's on, but at least we get the point of why we had him on to talk about the event. And this is by far one of my favorite events to go to in the country. I was thinking I have an idea, and I'm throwing it out here live on the show. I would like to do a top 10 comps to attend to every year. Like, what are the best top 10 comps that you should go to? Like, we should make a definitive list of our favorite. I
like this.
Our favorite events that need to be attended every year. I mean,
that could be a whole episode.
I know that. And or we could do a podcast about it too. I mean, which, speaking of which, there's going to be a podcast that's going to be coming out by the end of the month. It'll be my last podcast from this location. I'm going to get together with Bald-Faced Josh, and we're going to do a show together talking about me moving and how much he hates me. So, it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it'll be a good episode. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, but so we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. You can subscribe to the podcast over there. Wherever you subscribe to podcasts, that's where you can find us. You just put Talking Beards in the search, and we'll pop up. Subscribe, follow, whatever. Follow us over at Facebook, which, if you're there right now, you can do that. YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube page so you can check out all the videos. Follow us on Twitter, Twitch, wherever, and Instagram. But yeah, most importantly, go over to talkingbeards.com. But most importantly, go over to honestamish.com and check out all the great things they have over there, like that new hat that just got unveiled yesterday for the month of November. Look at that hat, as seen on Talking Beards.
Looks so good.
Always remember that.
As seen on Talking Beards.
Yeah, but don't forget, honestamish.com. But when you're there and you're adding all this stuff to your cart, Talking Beards is your promo code to save 15% off your order. It would be great for you guys to go pick some stuff up from Honest Amish, because everyone needs it.
Everybody needs it. Christmas is coming up.
It's a great
Jennifer
gift.
Anderson probably released the list to everybody for the Secret Santa stuff, and everybody should just buy everyone Honest Amish. I think that would be the best thing that everybody could buy each other for Christmas. And I like this, and I endorse this message. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Like I already said, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. I will see you all back. Same time, different location for me. You'll probably be in the same spot. Most likely, maybe, could be. I don't know. But
I don't know.
My location will change next week. And yeah, that's about it. Everybody, have a great night. And that's it.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget to share this with all your friends. Let them know about the bearding community and all the great things that we do. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
See you at Circus of Whiskers. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for tuning in to Talking Beards. Make sure you go over to honestamish.com and use promo code TalkingBeards to get 15% off your order. Don't forget to tune in live next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern at talkingbeards.com.